And now for BNK FEARX, I think you have to pick the Gwen if you've gone for this. Now, is there going to be picks that could be picked into it and give it a hard time? 100%. But I think you have to do it. Because if you allow Gen G to have this composition with the Gwen in the end, it's going to be quite intimidating. I will say there's not a ton of CC on the side of Gen G. I'm not sure it's too concerning. BNK FEARX kind of just gone for a death ball composition. Run fast, pop up the Mundo, stun card someone,
play Gwen.
take them out. They are going to play Gwen.
Gonna slam the Akali.
Yeah, that is the one pick that's kind of open. That's like a great matchup into it. It's that or picking like a range pick into it.
And it's a Keen champ as well.
Yeah.
I mean, as of now, they have Aatrox as a frontline, but with Lulu, it might be enough. And there's not a lot of CC, as you mentioned, but there is Gold card, and Akali doesn't do well into that, nor TF. So, just thinking about Gnar.
Yeah, I think it was you either commit to the Akali or you just go like a range top into it. Probably the case. And they are just going to go a range top. Honestly, I think BNK FEARX, I was a little concerned about some things. You know, the fact that they banned like some of the matchups for Gwen, they telegraphed.
Alrighty, game 3. As whoever wins this series, just want to highlight this once again. They will be going to first stand as the first representative from the LCK.
First standers.
Yes, the first standers at first stand. And because we have two seeds, rather, thanks to GENG Esports last year, I believe that we are the region that chose their seed
Oh,
first.
if he comes in and smites this.
Looks like he will. No. Very close.
But now he has smite still.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be that, and the timing is perfect on the little ones.
It's such a tilter.
All right, now go between the turrets and take the wolves. No, don't do that.
I mean, he just did the Raptors so quick.
Yeah. That's Aatrox.
I think if he had gotten the smite off on the red, Raptor would legally be allowed to just leave.
Yeah, he's not in breach of contract if he just gives up after that.
He just is allowed to stand up and leave the building.
Yeah. We would all understand, honestly.
Yeah.
We'd be like, yeah, I mean,
I get it.
A rough time.
I get it.
You got to do what you got to do. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about this mid lane matchup. This does not seem a fun time for the TF. Because they did change Mel a good amount. Because they felt like a lot of the kit was unfun to play against. Low counterplay. With like her root and stuff. It was like a massive semi-rework, basically. Like, they changed her W as well.
Wait, her E is called Solar Snare?
Yeah.
We already have Solar Flare, and there's Solar Snare? That's crazy.
They also changed her W.
Hello.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Like, a W no longer provides damage anymore. It has like a shield now. And her E, the root is smaller. There's a lot of things changed, ultimately, but she did get a bit more damage in return in some areas for these changes. But I think just generally the lane matchup into a TF isn't a fun time. And the recourse, right, is you're going to try and... You want to stun card as TF? How are you supposed to ever stun card? I mean, you just try to red card, and what happened?
Well, Vikla, at least he's got Raptor nearby. He's still taking an immense amount of damage.
You throw a card at the Mel, and she just reflects it. And then wins the trade on top of what, you know, the reflected card. And now Canyon is like, okay, well, my mid laner just dumpstered your mid laner in trades. I'm going to push you out of your jungle and take your Raptors. Your name is Raptor.
He's taking Raptor.
Oh, man.
And now down a level here, Raptor can't really do all too much.
Yeah, also, Vikla has already TP'd back to lane. Chovy hasn't. Chovy stayed in lane, still has TP. Look at the state of this mid lane. This is Vikla post-TP.
Yeah, Vikla doesn't really have any choice but to stay here and hope that he doesn't die. He should be okay, but...
How bad does the lane have to be
missing CS
to get to the point where Vikla is legally allowed to leave? I mean, he is playing TF, so, you know,
I mean,
at 6, he can just ult somewhere else.
We've had mid laners go 0-8 and not leave, so I don't think you're ever allowed to leave the lane as a mid laner.
No reprieve for mid laners.
You just have to take it.
Just suffer.
Yeah. I mean, did pick mid lane. Keen is getting in here. And this is where the range comes in as Clear. He went for the trade, realized he was low, had to flash out, and now he's down his flash. So that means less kill pressure after he hits level 6 onto the mini Gnar.
Yeah, not ideal. Suboptimal, some might say. So we have a lot of pressure top lane from Keen, a lot of pressure mid from Chovy, a lot of pressure in the jungle. Although Raptor's kind of caught up so far. Bot lane's going good for BNK FEARX though. So that's nice. But you are into Yunara Lulu. And Rula did go cleanse. So, you know, we've seen a lot of situations where you would typically expect an AD carry to go cleanse. And they haven't because they're so determined. Like, I need the barrier for lane. I need the extra shield to try and just make sure we can trade. Rula's like, no, I'm taking cleanse because the only CC BNK FEARX has is Gold Card, Karma Tether, and then it's literally just slows.
Yeah.
So the cleanse value is actually insane in this game.
Yeah, not because there's a lot of CC, but because it's extremely telegraphed and it's strong. So you just negate it entirely with one spell.
We often talk about, you know,
again, third time.
Every single Raptor. Raptor hasn't had a single Raptor camp this game of his own. Yeah, so we've... Oh, Clear's looking for him.
Clear doesn't have flash, but he's definitely going to bully him out, especially with Mundo coming over.
Saves the red. That's why Canyon isn't called red.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh boy. Couple more abilities, at least he's able to get away from that. Has unsealed spellbook, so he was able to heal.
Yeah, so we often see compositions, you know, teams are like, I need Vi, I need Nautilus to shut down the Shannara. Having only cleansable CC and a very limited amount doesn't feel so good into Yunara, who has Lulu shielding to back it up.
Yeah.
One of my concerns I have for BNK FEARX in this game.
Yeah. There's a chance still that if, you know, the Mundo gets fed, if Clear's in a good spot and has a lot of threat, they're very fast and they have tons of chase potential. So maybe you can just rush down the Yunara and burst her, but it's not very reliable engage. It's not going to be an easy time. I think if they do get ahead though and they control space and maybe they can turn, they should be in a good spot.
They want to get a lead and just try and control the game for the mid game, and they'll be in a good spot. They got that face dragon, which is big. Dragon stacking, definitely a way that you can put yourself in a good spot. The fact that the first one is Ocean, second Cloud. Hextech Soul would really be nice. Just pray for a Hextech Soul, you know?
But they did that last time and it was Mountain. They didn't really have as much momentum either in that one, so.
Yeah.
But at least they got the Drakes.
Yeah. Well, Canyon will pick up the grubs. And it's been a pretty slow... I mean, I feel like this is kind of going to be the case because until Vikla gets a chance to move, there's just not that much setup. Neither jungler is really a ganking jungler.
Well, it looks like pretty much every single needle missed. I think maybe the first one hit.
Yeah, I think Keen doesn't do well with needles. It's like he has a phobia. He just avoided all of them.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not getting my jab today.
Yeah, probably a good idea. If you're an R and you're not taking damage as mini Gnar, like, what does the Gwen do? What does Clear do? Like, he's just here trying to farm the wave, and he's never going to have any kill threat.
But then Clear just dodges his ult, so it's kind of... But I feel like obviously the Gnar ult, they just throw that out whenever. It's such a short cooldown. But still, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you dodge my ult, I dodge yours, and nothing happens. So, oh, Raptor's about. Oh, we're going to get some jungle cam content. Oh, he wants some Raptors! He doesn't have Smite.
Who could have known?
odds are low of him getting Raptors here.
Oh, he got like a couple of little ones.
Got the little chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't
Nicola
have
just
reflect.
stun cards himself again. Oh, round 2?
Yeah, there's the root. I think Vicla's just, yeah, that. You know, I saw that one coming a long way away. It seemed like Vicla did not. He really wanted that turret plate, and he did get it, though.
Yeah. Well,
maybe he's just tilted playing into Mel.
I have nothing to add to that play. I have no doubt they'll show as a replay.
Yeah.
But, again, don't think I have much to add to it. So,
if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Ruler's getting poked out a little bit here. And that's about it. Oh, lots of briefcases coming through.
Good damage, good harass, force them out. And they've gotten a lot of plates in this bot lane. Haven't really gotten a huge CS lead, though. Only 13 CS up is not as sizable as maybe you'd hope with this Ezreal Karma into Yanara Lulu matchup.
Raptor just getting in there. I mean, there's not really much that Genji can do without Ruler.
Like, when you think about taking this matchup and you think about, you know, Na having a bigger lead in the top lane, Mel having a bigger lead in the mid lane. Oh, like...
This time the needles are connecting.
Well, most of them.
Yeah, the first couple of...
Keen didn't get the follow-up shots, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we are going to see the replay.
I guess he thought that... I guess he thought Chovy didn't have enough mana.
Also, Vicla did ult on the play, which Chovy did note there. Second dragon goes in its Infernal Soul for BNK.
Okay, I mean, that's big, right?
Feels pretty good.
Especially with Ezreal, right? I think combos really well with him. Extra poke damage. So, you know, fingers crossed they can stack up more of those dragons. We'll see. Oh?
Yeah.
Some big damage onto Duro here.
Still not enjoying their time very much. Down in the bottom lane.
Raptor on the Raptors.
He's gonna get a full
uncontested
Raptor cam. I'm so happy for him.
Living the dream.
Meanwhile, a little rotation down, but Canyon is coming down. Duro takes a huge amount of damage. Raptor just trying to run out of here, but now Chovy rotating down.
Oh, he's got a passive. You're gonna have to flash.
Yep.
Oh,
there it is. Disengage cone.
He's fine.
At least he knew it was there and was able to play around it well. So.
Yeah. Got a little bit of an overstep. I feel like it's Mundo with your ult especially. You feel so safe, but the
you got a
yank
stack
back...
of Heartsteel though.
Oh, so worth it. Honestly, even if you died, that's what we're playing for right now.
He died to Chovy, maybe he gets a second stack, you know?
True.
Then that's like giga value.
Yeah. We also, because it's Infernal Rift, you get the stacking ability haste on the Cinders, so more stacking available. It's a stacking game. That's what we're playing for right now.
Stackosaurus Rex.
Dura going for Ardent Sensor, not going for the Mikhail's first. Which I personally would, even though you have the cleanse, I would have gone for Mikhail's just because, I mean, you can use it on everyone, but also you cleanse a stun card, and what the BNK FEARX do?
Try to run at you.
Yeah, I mean, it will do that.
Sprint in a straight line right at you.
But, you know, maybe Ruler said, build me Ardent Sensor. He said, yes, sir. I could see that being a scenario.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
I think if Ruler asked me to build Ardent Sensor,
yeah, I don't think you'd have much say in that. As our junglers are just babysitting bottom lane. This is their job. I know technically they are junglers, but actually they're babysitters. First and foremost.
I think the nice thing about the Aatrox into the Mundo is you can actually proc the passive with the Q, and then he gets yanked back anyway. Ardent Sensor completed. You know, a long time ago...
Turret's about to get completed too.
Yeah. Okay, Rula is just getting chunked out right now. It feels like they're alternating resets between them.
Yeah.
When people get low. Chovy's trying to get some more damage mid. Overgrowth going to get some chunking done here.
That turret is going down on this next wave. As we have backs here from Ruler and Duro, and Diablo picks up a big amount of gold. This is definitely a good start for the bottom lane. Really big issue, though, is that Gen G are still ahead on gold after all of that on the bottom side of the map because Keen is 1,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
This just keeps happening.
Yeah, he is just he's just really keen.
His 4 plates in top lane.
He's just kind of... You know, I think this was the thing, is BNK FEARX kind of telegraphed they were going to pick the Gwen. We saw it, Gen G saw it.
Yeah.
And I think Gen G were just like, we can just pick whatever into it. There's some teams who are like, we can just pick Gwen into anything, and there's some teams who are like, we can just pick whatever into Gwen. And I think, you know, Gen G is both of those teams because they have Keen.
Yeah, it's not fair when your top laner always wins.
It's a bit unbalanced.
He's feeling a lot better today compared
Yes.
to the series against DK.
He's feeling pretty good. He's in pretty good form.
Yeah.
Very wealthy right now. BNK FEARX trying to set up the mid, get some pressure on the tower. Backing off now. It's 25 seconds until the Dragon. BNK FEARX, Dragon win con is a great one. If you can get that, phenomenal. But they do have to now deal with this Herald.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to deal with this, as we do have no TP for Keen. And actually, Nicholas just going to get here first, so it's a 5v4 in favor of BNK for now, as Keen is trying to run on up, but they don't quite get any picks. Finally, they're going to get Chovy, and the damage is there from the Gwen, as now Keen arrives with the Meganar, is going to find Raptor, and that's the jungler, who they do take out his Canyon, just going insane mode on the Aatrox. As that's going to force the flash here from Diablo. The wall hits him, but he is living for so long. Ruler has to flash into range just to be greedy, and he's not going to get the kill. As clears the entirety of Gen G after the fact.
Maybe they should have dealt with the Gwen in a different way. Seems like critical mass might have just been hit with all those kills being picked up. And I think Chovy could have taken the Herald. Actually, the charge got started, so maybe he couldn't. Maybe the plan was to. But Chovy gets ran down. You know, the Reflect comes in early, stun card follows, he goes down. And then Gen G try and continue the play. They do get Raptor in this situation. I think this is okay, but Canyon commits more, but doesn't find Vikla. And then Keen tries to follow, looks for Diablo here. Such low health bars.
Ooh.
And look how low Ruler is. He wants this so bad. Ah! Oh, man.
There you go.
Love to see it from Vikla.
And this is huge momentum for BNK. This is exactly what they needed.
Keen was 1,100 gold ahead. He is now 300 gold down.
Nice, 300 gold up.
Oh, I misread that. Okay, I'm trolling.
It's still a giant chunk.
Okay.
The point still stands.
I misread that. 800 gold, not 1,400. That would have been really crazy.
I mean, it's still a Gwen that immediately comes back into the game. It's 2-0 and 3.
Still a lot of gold. It is Vikla, though, who's 1,400 gold up. That's a big lead.
Yeah. I mean, he is TF and also got a triple kill in the last fight, so...
Okay, Clear is very scary, though.
Yeah. Once he gets Dusk and Dawn, I mean, Keen was doing great in the lane, but once you hit those item spikes, it will become increasingly difficult for Keen to deal with it.
I love how I talked about what did caster casing, and then I just... Oh my god. I did it myself.
We're all very capable caster cursors, it turns out.
That was an impressive one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I see you're trying to live up to the Chronicler ability level.
Yeah. The thing is, the difference between me and him is I won't sit there and pretend, no, it's not real. It's not a thing.
He'll just acknowledge the true fact, which is very obvious.
I did that. That was me.
Yeah.
And now, Diablo's on a big spike with the Triforce Muramana fully stacked. Vikla, he's got Lich Bane out of ages. If he gets the Rapid Fire Cannon as well, which he's already ahead, he's definitely leaning towards... He should have that pretty soon. He's going to be in such a good spot. He's going to be so strong on those 3 items. So BNK FEARX in a great spot. If they get those 3 items for that fourth dragon fight. That could be the angle for BNK FEARX.
Well, this is the angle to take out the Gwen. You call over your Aatrox and say, let's do it, as Keen gonna go Mega. And that means there's no kill potential, and that is a shutdown for Keen as he tries to work his way back to 1,000 gold in the lead.
Yeah. It's just flip-flopping, you know. I feel like we always see the team gold graphs. We never get the player gold graphs. But I feel like the Keen clear player gold graph must be pretty crazy right now.
Yeah. It definitely is. As they're trying to rotate and take out Chovy.
Oh, they want to kill him.
You know, he's only got one way to... yeah, he's got the gold card, but can he deal with Raptor? The ult's going to come out, and they give the kill over to Diablo. And a very easy dive here for BNK.
Yeah. Oh, you noticed that Vikla didn't get an assist on that? I mean, obviously, like, the stun card's reflected, you know?
Yeah.
But it's, didn't...
Should have ulted.
Yeah, unlucky.
Should not have ulted. He is going to pick up all those cinders after getting the turret as well. That's got to feel good.
So he should, I would think, after getting this wave, probably have rapid fire? Yes, maybe, perhaps.
Yes.
It also has 8-stack Dark Seal.
Magias,
great spot.
4th. Feels very Showmaker-esque. I think you're... he's going to stick around. Maybe he needed one more wave for the item. Not sure if he actually got it, though. So he's just going to back and maybe wait a little bit. Sticking around in the in the fountain. And very invested to see if he gets this I mean, he must be, if he's sticking around for that long.
Yeah. The fact he's waiting.
Surely.
Any moment now. But he didn't buy... He has a slot open. He didn't buy the Zeal and then complete it. He's like, no, I'm waiting for the full thing.
There it is.
And there we go. Big item to have completed. That extra range going to make things really difficult and uncomfortable for Gen G.
In a minute until Infernal.
The fact you're not getting it just before the Dragon, the fact you have some bonus time, means you're set up well in advance and you can use it to control the space ahead of it. Really hard for Gen G to approach. Remember, they have a Lulu support without a Mikhail. So if Duro tries to approach to get vision, he's getting stun card, could just die. And Vikla had such a rough starting time in the laning phase. He did not have a fun time against Joseph V in lane. Things going much better now.
Yeah. This is kind of funny how Diablo and Callan can just sit there, give him like a Mantra Inspire and just have at it and essentially just try to hit him with Mystic shots, and there's really not much that they can do about it. Crit Cloak here for Ruler, but that's about all he gets on his back. So a lot of pressure in mid, and now Vikla might be in a little bit of trouble. We have TP coming in. The gold card actually is going to save him. And now, you know, TP coming in from BNK. We got Chovy and Canyon already pretty low. Look at Chovy, he's not really able to do much, just getting run down by the Mundo. He's already dead. And now we got the Destiny coming out. They're looking to pile in onto the Aatrox. So much healing there from Canyon, but I think eventually, right, they should just take him out. As there it is, the cards get it done, and that's the end. And maybe just Infernal Soul for BNK.
Yep, that should be a secured, currently contested. The attempt to get a pick on a Vikla, you could see the logic from it from Gen G, but Vikla had summons, had a way of disengaging, and all of BNK FEARX moved in to collapse in return. Vikla as well. Notice so that he actually red cards, well, initially gold cards Canyon. Oh, never mind.
Well, I guess Keen is also dead. I'm not really sure why he's still down here after the Drake was taken, but that's going to be a free kill on top of it all.
Well, he's gone. Not sure if we're going to see the replay of what happened. Oh, we will go back in this. So he gold cards Canyon to get some space, Ghost as well. And then he red cards Canyon here. So Chovy can't reflect it, and it slows him. Catches him as well. And Raptor just runs him down. Nothing he can really do or outplay in that situation. And immediately, Gen G know it's kind of cooked, right? Canyon tries to turn it around, but he's 1v3 right now, clears zoning the rest off.
Meanwhile, Ruler might just die. Tons of shielding does come through, though, and Ruler will survive, and that's going to be the end of Diablo, as he does get ulted from afar by Chovy.
Not a necessary play.
Yeah, I mean, this game is not over, even though you do have the Infernal Soul, BNK.
You intro Lulu, Yanara. You are 2-0 down in the series, I want to remind you, BNK FEARX. Relevant information. Diablo feeling himself a little bit. He's like, I got that Infernal Soul. I can Arcane Shift into melee range. You can. Absolutely, you can do that. You shouldn't do that. You should not do that. Let's go a little replay of how that happened. Okay, so you got slowed. The Q did so much damage, he was like, I'm going in.
It was pretty close, you know?
Not a needed
Diablo's
play.
eyes.
Not a needed play.
Yeah.
He didn't bait his flash, though. In terms of summoners, they did trade up.
And here we go once again.
Ow.
Oh my goodness. He's trying to play the game.
Eat the turret!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He has Magi's too. That could have been 4 stacks. Diablo's getting in there. He is a mobile turret right now.
There's literally a binding you can set to target. You can actually, so you can't target turrets.
Yeah.
Target champions only. You can actually set it so you can't target turrets.
Well, they're going to look to take down the Baron anyway. And Ruler doesn't have sums and he's not here. So I think they can just get it. A little bit of shenanigans here as they're trying to keep Genji out of the pit and anywhere near it. No root comes down. Vikla is going to get flashed on, actually, but he just runs away, utilizes the walk strategy, and they cannot get on top of him. BK, they get the Baron, and they're going to pick up 2 kills. Genji kind of floundering and struggling to make their way into the pit, and they're going to pay a deep price for this one, as that will be the reflection here from Chovy, but the chase is still on. Again, BNK very good at just running at them, and that's going to be Duro going down, and Chovy soon to follow, just throws out an ult. And, at least Ruler gets away, but BNK are dominating now.
Yeah, I don't think I could have handled it if they'd ended up losing that passage of play on the back of the card on the turret. But fortunately, Ruler not able to get there in time. And BNK FEARX managed to control the space pretty well. Genji trying to rush in here, but the AD carry is late. Keen trying to approach, has the Mega Gnar available. They end up looking for Vikla. But he just manages to disengage here. Canyon dives onto him with the ult with the movement speed. They get stunned. Flashes forward, but Vikla gets out of the tether range. And the Aatrox just doesn't achieve anything. You know, this comp is such limited setup, limited engage. And they was kind of just run at them. And then it's this awkward chase down. Here, Vikla stun cards Chovy and just backs off. It's like, I'll tank the stun. My job here is done. I'm just going to push mid. I freed up my AD carry to play hyper aggressive now because he knows Mystic Shots won't hit him in the face.
Yeah. And that's exactly where you want your Diablo to be if you are Vikla. And they still have Baron here. 6,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play, and they're not done yet. And they should be able to take down this top inhibitor. And the poke is just too much for them to handle. Diablo's popping off, and, well, Raptor kind of tanking everything, but he's
pretty tanky.
He is Mundo, so he does that pretty well.
They have good pressure right now.
Keen. I mean, even the TF is just doing insane amounts of damage, has 16 stacks on Magi's.
Very fed.
And he has Infernal Soul, which just adds so much on top of everything else. Just a couple of mistakes from Genji at key moments, and BNK playing a really strong series. Looks like, yeah, Ruler just has to run away again. And that's kind of been his role so far, as that's it's going to be the Gnar down as well. And BNK, they're just keeping him at arm's length and saying we can do whatever we want.
There's no easy way to close distance. They just don't have engage.
Yeah, just don't really have an option, especially with Keen in mini Gnar. So Canyon just going to kind of frontline for them, and that will be the end of this game. BNK still alive in the series, and they will take a game off of Genji. We finally have a series.